Alright, you guys. We have done this on my other channel. Now it's time to do it on this channel. I ordered 4 different types of seashells from TEMU, and we are going to see, are they any good? Are they real? Are they fake? Are they broken? Are they worth the money? Are they overpriced? Because those prices have been going up. Or are they really, really low, like they advertise, so you can shop like a billionaire? Let's see. Time to unwrap and review. All right, let's do it. Let's rip this baby open. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we got 4 shells. Let's see. I don't know. I've done the review 2 other times so far on my other channel, Owlsnestcrystals, and I was actually surprised. So hopefully it'll be the same case here. We'll see. All right, I'm going to point the camera down so you can see what I'm unwrapping. First package, we have an arc. This is a zebra arc. And I see, it's connected. Okay, so I do have to give them props. I have actually never found a connected arc before. Okay, that arc looked pretty good. Let's look at one of ours and see how it compares. All right, let's see. We are going up, up, up. Oh, this is one of the oldest, one of the OGs up here. Oh, I'm running. Oh, I have another compartment. I have around 8,000 of these. All right, let's pull this out. So the arcs that I collect in Florida looks like this, not too different. So this is a zebra arc. This is a zebra arc. That's a zebra arc. This is actually a zebra arc as well, but all arcs, zebra and turkey arcs, are both called the same exact thing. So throughout the years, we have called the ones that truly look like zebras, zebra arcs, and the ones that don't have that zigzag pattern, turkey arcs. And then you have your Florida red, brown, mossy arc, red, brown arc. There's no moss about it. It's just red, brown. I don't know where I got moss from. I literally just discovered I've been saying this wrong yesterday for the past 6 years. Oh shit, I think it's actually 8. 8 years I've been saying that wrong. So this is the one I got from TEMU. It is 100% real. So these are the ones you get in Florida. And this is the one I got from TEMU. This is awesome. 100% I would get again. It is really neat that it's connected. It's completely empty. No one resides in there. It's been cleaned. There's no junk in it. You've got real marks of boring holes here. So it is the real deal. I am pleasantly surprised. This would be considered a specimen piece because it is connected. I would never personally have the heart to break it open just so I could craft. If you want to do that, you can just shop in my shop because I only have singles. I've never seen a connected one. So very cool. Number 2. It is, oh, we have barnacles. Large purple barnacles. Okay, this is real. I'll go ahead and tell you that right now. It's real, and I can only see a little bit of the backside. I don't have any right now, believe it or not. Actually, it's not surprising. #1 bestsellers. So I wanted to see if theirs was real. It's 100% real. They did cut it off from something. It could be a pier, the bottom of a boat, rocks. And it's actually dirtier than the ones I get and find. It's actually filthy. So that's great. I love that because that reassures me it's real, although I would have no problem thinking that. Definitely worth the money. This is a beautiful packing job. All right, number 3. Okay, let's see. Oh, coral. Huh. Okay, here's the coral. This something feels wrong about it. I don't think it's real. I really don't know, actually. It's hard to tell because of the brown on the bottom and how it seeps up. But then look at the bottom. Huh. Well, let's find out. I happen to have some coral, just a little bit, up there, down here. I have 1 box there, got 2 in there, and I've got 4 in storage. I don't sell my coral. So let's see if it's real or fake. Well, you get another view of it. Like, it looks good. It's good. If it's real, it's really good. If it's fake, it's a very good fake, if that makes sense. Either way, this is real enough to pass for real coral. Now let's see. So there are different types of coral. And I actually believe this piece of coral is the same coral as this. Now this is 100% real coral. And then we have this piece. Now the bumps on this are too large, but it is coral. It can be different. Now I do have a broken end here. Rest in peace. Things happen. Actually, I don't think I did that. I don't think I've ever broken this coral. So see how the inside of the real coral does not look anything like this coral? It should be solid. And this is porous. The base of it looks like that. If you compare the two, they both look like white sliced bread. That could actually very well be real, but something's still not. I don't know. And see, now here it looks real, but something's still bothering me about it. So this one has like a little bit pink around it, and this one has the brown, but different oceans. I don't actually know where this one came from. I had purchased this big boy 1,000 years ago. Well, the brown doesn't match up with how the pink seeps in. Okay, there's another way to tell. Let's go down. Not in that one. Back here into the abyss. So this is my land of coral. So let's get a better look. These are all pieces from my last shelling trip. Here's the piece from TEMU. It doesn't look like anything like these. Now granted, this is pumice. We'll move that out of the way. There's different types of coral. And this type does not resemble any of these coral. This coral, except for maybe this one, is the closest. This is rose coral. So it's not the same one, but it's the closest one that would match it. I don't think it's real. I don't. I don't like that I don't know if it's real or not, and it's really bothering me. I have a tile saw, but it's not hooked up. I have a new little blade situation. I haven't taken out the box yet because I'm going to do a YouTube video on it for my other channel. So that leaves me with my Dremel or a hammer. Okay, let's do it. So many people are about to be so mad at me for cutting coral up right now. I actually already had this this diamond drill bit on. I've been doing a lot of holes lately, as you can tell. So I'm just going to use this. I'm not going to pull out any of my other tools. It's kind of a pain to put the end on. You have to get like this little wrench out and stuff. So I'm just going to use this. Let's see. So I think let's just make a hole and see what happens. Right there. And I didn't go all the way through because it's taking a long time. So I started on the other side, and there is not a lot of dust. That's odd. Usually I produce a ton of dust when I do this. And then I, just for kicks, took it, and usually I can kind of reshape shells if they're a little jagged, and the brown just went away. Just went away. And then as I did more, it smoothed it out and it was almost solid. So now let's see if I grab a real piece of coral, if it would do the same thing. Okay, so this is the one I have just closest to me that's most comparable. Let's drill a hole and see if this one produces more. So we're going to swing over here, and using the same drill bit, I'm going to try to drill a hole, at least a decent sized one, and see if it produces the same amount of dust, and if when I go over it, if it's going to even it out. This is what we're looking at. This is the real coral. This is potentially the fake coral. They both produced about the same amount of dust. This one I was able to drill all the way through, but again, it was a little bit thinner, so that doesn't count too much. And then I took my Dremel and I just kind of smoothed over the bottom side a little bit, and no matter how far I went, it was still had those lines, and I was finding the same thing that I see everywhere on the piece. When I did this, it was still had holes in it, but it became more and more solid. Also, my Dremel started making weird sounds when I hit the middle of this piece. Weird sounds like I've never heard before. That's weird. I'm gonna go ahead and just say fake on this one. All right, this is number 4, and looks like abalones. You get first look, okay? Why? There's one? I paid all that for one? Alright, here's our abalone. It is a blue abalone. It is wrapped. It's wrapped again. So, that's weird. Well, Americans don't wrap and wrap and wrap, right? Anyway. Okay, so here we go. This is really pretty. And there's the other side. This is gorgeous. I saw one on the internet years ago, and I didn't know if it was real or not. I didn't. And then I even looked it up back then. I didn't find it at all. So I was like, fake. Because, I'm super curious and I'm a super shopper. But like, if there's a blue abalone, I need it. So I never saw one. I'm like, I don't know where this like lady got it. And well, she used to have a Big Shell account, and now I don't even know what happened to her, but I never forgot about it. So when I looked for shells, it was the top best-selling shells. Apparently their bestsellers change every day. This was actually one of them, and I was like, click. So I bought it. So this is it. Look at this. Look how it has the iridescence in between the cracks. Now this is 100% a real abalone, and you can see it has, the natural just wear and tear. This is kind of what abalones naturally get. You flip it over, and it's identical to a real abalone. And again, you have some real markings here on the outside that resemble that was in the ocean. And I would say that this is in fact real. This is only found in New Zealand. It's called a blue paua. A lot of people say paula instead of paula. Paua. P-A-U-A. Paua. Paoa. Paua. Pala. Paula. See, it happens. Either is correct. And the ones you get from California are red and green. And you can also get them from Korea. So Korean and California abalones look like this. Then you have your mule ear abalones. They're also called a donkey tail abalone. And then this one is famous for being polished to look like this one. It's the same exact shell. It's just been polished. And it's beautiful. The iridescence is real. And then there are definitely other abalones out there, but this is just what I have on hand currently right now. I'm sold out all the other ones. But this blue abalone, blue paua, is, it can reach a little over 7 inches. And what I also find interesting is right here, it's like it curves in, but then it kind of creates like a dip, like a bowl, where like the Korean abalone, it doesn't, it kind of goes up. You see that? And then the donkey tail or mule ear kind of the same thing. It goes up a little bit, but it's definitely more elongated. I like it. I really like it. And I would absolutely say yes to buying this, and I myself might just buy more of these. I'm surprised I couldn't find them years ago on the internet, but maybe it was just that day, maybe nobody had them listed, and maybe the next day there were 20 different people listing them. You know how stuff like that goes. So I'm going to search again and see if I can get my hands on some that are not from TEMU. And if not, then I know and you know where you can get some blue abalones. So this is a yes for me. Our zebra arc pair, that's a yes. We had our barnacles, large purple barnacles. Yes, real and worth the money. Then we had our coral, our sus coral. I'm going to say no on the coral. And then we had the blue beauty, blue abalone. This is real. Yes, yes, no, and yes. That's it. I had to say I'm surprised. I think of TEMU and shells, and I don't think they go together. I think of like cheaper electronics slash clothing and weird stuff you never knew you wanted or needed. But then shells popped up. Well, maybe I should look for it. But I was like, well, this is weird. But I didn't know what to think. I went with no expectations other than a lot of the shells, FYI, are way overpriced. I'm going to tell you that right now. And like, TEMU has raised their price since they have begun, or at least since I started shopping with them, which was not very long ago. And they're going to get more expensive once the tariff passes. But they're not. TEMU isn't exactly the cheapest place to shop like it has been for like the last 2 or 3 years. It's now pretty much equivalent to Amazon, give or take. Some of these shells, not these, I don't think, I had to look at the price, were outrageous. I would never pay that. Not me as a wholesaler, as a seller, as if I was just buying these for me to craft with, I would never buy some of the, like probably over half the shells they sell because they don't have good variety and they are overpriced. But I looked up the top sellers and I bought 4 of them, and not really in any particular order, just something that wasn't crap. And I didn't want to overpay on something that I know I'm like paying above and beyond for, like 6 times over. I can't do it. So these were well priced to me and well worth the buy. I do have another TEMU review coming up, 2 for this channel and then 2 for my other one, and then I will have some more coming up. I think it'll be really fun to see what like AliExpress has, Shein. Does Shein even sell shells? See, I don't even know. I don't know. Like, I'm like, well, who else sells shells? Let me see. All right, guys, that's it today. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next week for next week's video.